He delivers us from evil, and he transitions us into light. He connects us with the light of his glorious presence, his nearness. Have you ever had one of those moments when you felt the presence of God? Did you ever have that? I felt that so profoundly when both of my children were born. I'm not sure that Laurel did, but I know I did. I wept. Not just because I was a dad, not just because everybody was okay, but God was there in that birthing room, and I could sense him there. Many of you have commented to me through the years that, wow, this morning, Pastor Steve, I just sensed the presence of God in church. In fact, individuals who watched online, one Sunday morning they said, we sensed the presence of God right here in our house, I don't know, in Punxsutawney or wherever they were. We sense the presence of God. And it happens at Christmas Eve at Curwensville Alliance. I don't know that I've ever been at a Christmas Eve service that I walked away from and didn't think to myself, God was here. That is just so beautiful. God was here. Now, think about this. If what we want to be delivered to is the glorious light of God's presence, then it would make sense for us to strategically place ourselves where we can experience his nearness and to remove ourselves from those places where we cannot. So take your eyes off of that which leads to darkness. Walk away from that leads to despair, and turn your heart toward the cross of Christ and see his great love and his light. The Apostle Paul is writing the book of Philippians. And by the way, Philippians in the New Testament, it's frequently called the book of joy. And in there, in chapter 4, verse 8, he says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever's true, whatever's noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about them dare things. Well, he doesn't say it that way. Think about such things. I get this image quite frequently these days in my mind of Christ holding out his hand, opening the door and holding the door open or whatever, you know? And I just imagine him opening up his hand and saying, come and join me in the light. Let me pull you from that which you are trapped in. Let me rescue you. Let me deliver you from the darkness and bring you into my glorious light. Man, if he is doing that, grab a hold of that hand.